the fictitious permission, I am permitted to use. One case was listed in supplementary was listed at serial number 8, order 41 to 11. Yesterday there was a general notice here, order 41 to 21 cases, 11 cases shall be taken up at 2:15. I was under. Yesterday also it was listed.
Friday को तो कभी ऐसा नोटिस नहीं रहता.
Friday को नहीं रहता है.
कल भी आप नहीं थे.
कल भी थोड़ा लेट आए थे. अंडर इम्प्रेशन के ऑलरेडी 60 cases are listed above my case.
तो ऑर्डर 41 रूल 11 का नोटिस तो रहता ही है.
जी.
कोई बात नहीं, आपका केस डीएफटी नहीं किया, एडजंट किया.
सब्जेक्ट कॉस्ट में भी सिंबॉलिक माइनर.
सिंबॉलिक नहीं है, कॉस्ट मटेरियल कॉस्ट.
Some cost I will be addition, but it may be symbolic only. I apologize.
अच्छा 1 0 कम कर हो जाएगा. 10,000 किए थे, 1,000 5,000 कर.
From day list, password case item 16, contempt civil 669 of 2023.
करवा लेंगे. कब करेंगे कंप्लाइंस?
Today we are filing an IE as well as SOCAL मतलब paying there is कुछ 8 weeks time मतलब.
How much time?
8 weeks मतलब.
8 weeks.
Reason being मिलोड कि इसमें फिनांस का अप्रूवल लेना है, फिर कैबिनेट का अप्रूवल लेना है. ये डिफिकल्टी है.
अब जब ऑर्डर हो गया है तो किसका अप्रूवल है?
तो प्रोसीजर गवर्नमेंट का है.
प्रोसीजर है गवर्नमेंट का, लेकिन इज देयर एनी स्कोप फॉर डिनायल ऑफ अप्रूवल?
नहीं, डिनाइल का स्कोप ही नहीं है.
तो फिर
वो
क्या अप्रूवल?
वो कैबिनेट से अप्रूवल होना है, इसीलिए हम मेरा एफिडेविट में भी ऐसे लिखा हुआ है.
इसका क्या मतलब?
ऐसा नॉर्मली हम तो ऐसे
सुप्रीम कोर्ट से अप्रूवल हो गया, अब आपको कैबिनेट का अप्रूवल.
नहीं, नॉर्मली हम ये पहला इंसिडेंट नहीं, नॉर्मली ऐसे हम देखते भी आए, ऐसे ही हो मतलब
गलत होता है ना.
प्रोसीजर तो यही है.
जब हो गया है तो बात खत्म है.
अब इसका रीजन क्या वो एसर्टेन करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन हम बहुत सारे केसेस में देखे ऐसे ही होता है. ऑर्डर सेटिस्फाइड होता है तो वापस से वो अप्रूव जाता है कैबिनेट के पास, वो अप्रूव होता है, फिर नोटिफाई हो जाता है.
कितना टाइम चाहिए?
8 वीक्स हम लिखे आईए में.
नहीं अप्लाई की तो हमको भरोसा नहीं है.
सब
आइए फाइल कर.
जी आईए रेडी है.
आईए भी है और शोकॉज भी है.
शोकॉज में क्या लिखा?
शोकॉज में भी सेम चीज है कि हम 8 वीक में कंप्लायंस कर रहे हैं.
कंटेंट केस सिविल 669 ऑफ 2023. IA has been filed seeking 8 weeks time to comply the order passed by this court, which has attained finality up till on this. Correct? The learned counsel for the opposite party submits that certain formalities are required to be undertaken to comply the order. The matter has to be placed before the finance committee.
ये फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट का बोले ना.
Finance department and
thereafter cabinet.
Cabinet approval is also required prior to making payment. He has also submitted that a show cause to that effect is also being filed, which may be taken on. Considering the submissions, the matter is adjourned and is directed to be posted on (20th of March). Compliance report should be filed by 16th of March, failing which this court would be under an impression that the opposite party number 2 does not intend to comply the order passed by this court in the expedient. And if the show cause is not filed and the order is not complied within the stipulated time, the opposite party number 2 is directed to remain physically present before this court on टाइम दिए हैं?
20th तक का टाइम दिए कंप्लायंस का 16 मार्च तक कंप्लायंस
Compliance report कब 16 मार्च?
16 मार्च को
Post on, he will appear personally before this court on 20th of March. On which day appear? आइए discuss. पहले का भी आइए extension होता है.
पहले दिन फ्रक्चर्स हो गया वो सर।
आइए नंबर सचिन सर जो भी है. Is seeking extension of time is also posted.
Item 17, passable case, contempt civil 717 of 2024.
Right in the beginning, my lord, I must admit that the university has committed one mistake. Pursuant to the direction of this honorable court contained in para 9 of the order, it has not passed a written order, but it has made all payments that is due to the petitioner under the 6th and 7th years.
Payment has been done.
Yes.
6th and 7th
Just hold on. 5th is payable by Rajiv because there was a clear direction, it is this OP number 4. Because my lord, the Kolhan University came into existence in 2009. So prior to coming into existence of Ranchi University.
Reason order is required.
Yes, yes, I admit it. It is your fault.
So,
I
reason
am
order
praying for
was
3 weeks time to passing regional order. उसके बाद इसको हम फाइल कर देंगे, रिकॉर्ड करवा देंगे. आप टाइम दे दीजिए, हम करा देंगे. हम मानते हैं गलती. पेमेंट इनको हो गया, रीजन ऑर्डर पास करना चाहिए था, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं. I admit it.
contempt case civil 717 of 24. State case advocate representing Ranchi University.
No, Kolhan.
Kolhan University has
OP
submitted
number
that
3.
OP number 3
Yes.
has submitted that though a visible amount has been paid, but reason order has not yet been passed in terms of the order passed by this court in WPS number 5760 of 2023. It submits that the matter be adjourned for how
4
many-
weeks.
For
3
4
weeks में हम
weeks.
पास कर देंगे.
For 4 weeks, so that the reason order is passed and placed on record.
Yes, not only. I will bring it.
Post on 20th February,
Yes.
the supplementary show cause annexing the reason order will be passed by 16th of, be filed by 16th of February. It is expected that all admissible dues will be paid by the.
They have been. I am seeking, I have sought instruction, I have brought it on record through supplementary so called. It is before the honorable court, all payments are due. But we will say we have made all payments and 5th is payable by Ranchi University. For that, OP number 4 is responsible.
OP number 4 को कौन represent कर रहा है?
That is Ranchi University.
Where are they?
I am not representing Ranchi University in this thing, but I will tell him.
The learned council has also submitted that all amount payable from Kolhan University has been paid.
Yes, yes.
And fifth pay revision. And the amount relating to 5th pay revision is to be paid by Ranchi University.
Actually, period coming prior to existence of Kolhan University is paying, but we have paid for 6th and 7th of it. So 5th is payable by.
The council for Ranchi University, you are there? He is absent.
But the parties, they have
There
made
is council for
contempt.
Ranchi University.
Contempt they have not with the party.
Contempt
So
of party नहीं
contempt
बना है.
Party.
इनको include कर देना चाहिए. Ranchi
I need check it.
At this council for the opposite party, the council for the petitioner seeks permission to add Registrar Ranchi University as opposite party number
3, 4.
4. As opposite party number 4. He may do so during the course of the day in Delhi. The council is also directed to serve the entire copy of the entire records of this, 2 copies of the entire records of this case to Mr. Anup Mehta.
Yes.
To Mr. Anup Mehta, who generally appears on behalf of Ranchi University. The needful be done within a period of 1 week from now.
Right.
The learned counsel, learned counsel for the Ranchi University shall file affidavit in connection with the liability with regard to fifth pay revision, which might be payable.
Yes, all right.
Correction to read. Item 22, CRMP 512 of 2025.
Yes, please.
Every deposit is registered to the registered account of the registered member. Copy 2 is appeared. Last deposit selected to serve the copy. Office of the case.
You have appeared. What is the prayer? क्या prayer? इतना कहानी थोड़ी याद रहता है मतलब क्या prayer?
ये एमआईएट का था रिवीजन में डायरेक्शन हुआ था उनसे कोर्ट में जाके डिपॉजिट करने का एक्सेप्ट करके वहाँ विदिन टाइम नहीं हो पाया तो मॉडिफिकेशन के लिए आए थे कि टाइम भी एक्सटेंड कर दिया
जमा कर दिए हैं?
तो कोर्ट का डायरेक्शन हुआ कि अब वहाँ जमा नहीं किया आप कहीं जमा रजिस्टर जानते हो अकाउंट जमा कर दें
कर दिए।
हाँ कर दिए
By order
उनको
dated
रिलीज का डायरेक्शन कर दिया जाए
28/3/25 लोग डायरेक्ट हुए थे और ये लोग जमा किए हैं 10/7/25 रजिस्ट्रार जी।
So that amount will be remitted to the court concerned for payment. तो क्या करना आपको लेना है यहीं से
और we are ready to receive the amount.
from your end.
Will furnish proper identification and receive the amount.
You are only filing. You have filed the petition for seeking extension of time, modification. CRP number 512 of 2025. Counsel for the petitioner and the opposite party number 2 are present. This petition has been filed for modification of order dated 18/9/24 passed in criminal division number 1534 of 2019, whereby the petitioner is seeking a direction upon the opposite party number 2 to provide the bank account details so that the petitioner will be able to deposit the compensation amount of rupees 5,50,000. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that pursuant to the order passed by this court, the compensation amount of rupees 5,50,000 has already been deposited before the learned Registrar General, Jharkhand High Court. He submits that the opposite party number 2 may take the amount after due identification from the office of learned Registrar General. The learned counsel for the opposite party has no serious objection so far as the prayer is concerned. After hearing the counsel for the parties, this petition seeking modification of order dated 18/9/2024 passed in criminal division number 1534 of 2019 is hereby allowed and consequently the order passed in the criminal division is modified by observing that the fine amount of rupees 5,50,000 as compensation be not deposited before the learned court, but the amount so deposited before this court be taken as sufficient compliance of law. The opposite party, number 2, is permitted to, the learned advocate, the learned registrar general is directed to remit the amount to the opposite party, number 2, upon furnishing bank account details and upon furnishing due identification,
On proper identity.
on proper identification.
Amount of rupees.
5,50,000.
Amount will be.
Amount of rupees 5,50,000 which is said to have been deposited by the petitioner before the learned registrar. That's all.
Any appeal for the state?
Council for the state. Any objection to this modification? The learned council for the state has no objection to the prayer. The paragraph 20 of the order passed in the criminal revision is accordingly. 20 में है ना direction? This CIC is accordingly disposed of, communicate.
Item 23, Contempt Civil 532 of 2025.
Order has not been completed. They have to file an IA petition again because after we receive the document from the university, there is still some discrepancy. Rather in the IA petition, I have annexed the letters also which we have communicated. On 5th of January 2026, they have sent some documents to us which we are verifying. There is still certain things regarding the date of certificate which has been issued to us. So the clarification is there. Only I am asking for a 4-week further time. In the meantime, we are requiring the branching procedure.
351 of 2026 and content civil number 542 of 2025. The learned council for the DPSC has submitted that. There is, has submitted that 4 weeks extension has been sought for through the intermediary application. The learned council submits that. There are certain more clarifications which are required
From the university. Yes.
from the university. Considering the submissions, the matter is adjourned. And is directed to be posted on 20th of February
Lordship, declare this.
2026. The compliance report should be filed by 16th of February.
Lordship,
IA closed.
departed.
Item 25, Contempt Civil 506 of 2025.
The order has not been completed. The relevant portion of the order is on page number 67, para number 39 and 40.
Who is there for this? Why the order has not been complied, sir? Why the order has not been complied?
Because in this case, the person who was engaged in the school which falls within the urban area of the Chhatarpur Nagar Panchayat. Earlier, it was in total misconception that it falls within the Nagar Panchayat area of the local district Palamu. So this fact should have been disclosed by the petitioner because the person who is engaged in the school is not disclosing that under which jurisdiction I am posted. And all that problem is that executive officer of this Nagar Nikaya Chhatarpur will decide the matter. Today I came to know why this person is not appearing in spite of notice. This municipal commissioner, chief executive officer of this Palamu Nagar Panchayat, because he says my jurisdiction is not school, judgment false.
The school
So,
falls
the petitioner
under
is the best
whose
person to
jurisdiction?
disclose that I am in the school which is falling in the Chhatarpur Nagar Nikaya. In absence of the election, we lost. Now he is the chief executive officer. All power of the municipal Nikaya.
My
He is
lord,
the chief executive
if
officer.
my lord may kindly come to order dated 20th June 2025. This simple order.
Newly added respondent, executive officer, Nagar Panchayat.
But that was the error, because we were feeling that he is the matter of the headquarter of the Palamu. The
Who-
petitioner is the
who
person
is
who
that?
should have disclosed that it is the matter of the Chhatarpur.
आपको नहीं पता है?
तो वही तो आज पता लगा कि अपील क्यों नहीं हो रहा था, आज बता रहे हो।
ये पिटीशन जो है आपको मिलता है कि नहीं? रिट पिटीशन मिलता है कि नहीं? सब चीज पिटीशनर को करना, आप क्या कर रहे हैं?
तो जो रिट पिटीशन वो पार्टी नहीं था ना, तो रिट पिटीशन में तो पार्टी नहीं था, रिट पे खाली जेपीसी पार्टी था और स्टेट पार्टी था। ये तो जो ड्यूरिंग द मिस ऑफ द प्रोसीडिंग आया कि कुछ स्कूल्स ऐसे हैं जो नगर म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन के अंदर काम करते हैं।
Now you tell us who is the competent authority who has to pass the order?
That was now the executive officer of the Nagar Nikai Chhatarpur. He will decide in subsequent election.
नगर पंचायत ही तो है।
नगर पंचायत
Yes,
नगर
he is
लिखा
saying
हुआ
my
है।
lord, he is saying
मेदिनी
that
नगर लोकल डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर है।
मेदिनी नगर ना होके
यहाँ पर म्युनिसिपल काउंसिल है, वहाँ पर नगर निकाय है।
एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर नगर निकाय ही लिखेंगे, क्या लिखेंगे? पंचायत लिखेंगे।
एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर नगर पंचायत,
नगर पंचायत लिखे, बताइए क्या लिखे? एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर नगर,
एक्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर नगर निकाय छतरपुर।
नगर निकाय
रिलेटिवली लोअर यूनिट ऑफ द डिस्ट्रिक्ट यूनिट।
छतरपुर, छतरपुर का क्या स्पेलिंग है?
अब पिटिशनर के स्कूल वहीं फॉल करता है, ये कभी शुरू से डिस्क्लोज नहीं कर रही है बात।
मेदिनीनगर किसमें? पलामू। पलामू। तो आप उनकी तरफ से एफिडेविट फाइल कर दीजिए। कंप्लायंस रिपोर्ट तो आप ही को करना है, दाएं हाथ से फाइल करिए चाहे बाएं हाथ से।
नहीं नहीं, हमको नहीं करना, हम तो जेईपीसी हैं, हमको नहीं करना।
be done by state and on behalf of state।
उसको नोटिस जाएगा, वो अपना वकील। एक और बात है, तो जब पलामू वाले को हुआ था नोटिस, एटलीस्ट he should have appeared before the court and pointed out, but he is not appearing even.
Who will represent the executive officer Nagar Nikai Chhatarpur? Yes,
That would be by state, my lord.
state.
State council can take those instruction.
Yes,
I take instruction.
you are for the state.
Yes, sir.
You take instructions from him.
My lord, one thing I may submit, my lord, by showing one document, my lord, all the works are going on. If for a moment, my lord, will see
Works
this,
are going on means?
the work, the decision taking process. If this later, if my lord may kindly take
अभी
it.
तो इनको नोटिस करेंगे तब तक क्या ही करेंगे? आप सही आदमी को पार्टी नहीं बना।
नहीं, वो तो पार्टी है। My submission would be, my lord, secretary, Department of School Education is there, my lord. He will convene the meeting. It is not the this honorable court that every person is to be made party. Direction has been issued to the respondents. Now it is their responsibility कि meeting करवाएं और सब काम हो रहा है। इसी I am showing by this letter कि और बाकी तरह का काम हो रहा है। Only because there is a direction of this honorable court, इस केस में कुछ नहीं हो रहा है।
The order is that Pradhikar will decide first. The Pradhikar of the petitioner is the
Para 39 and 40.
Chhatarpur Nagar Nikai. Election is not there because in absence of election, the executive officer is invested with the power.
Page number 67.
We have nothing to do with so far as the Nagar Nikai Chhatarpur is concerned.
Para 39 and 40, if my lord will kindly come. 39 is with regard to in the aforesaid circumstances, this court is of considered view that the petitioner teaching in class 1 to 5, whose selection has been approved by competent authority under service to 2021 in terms of decision taken in 64th meeting of JEPC and whose educational qualification has been duly verified by competent authority under Service Rule of 2021, they are to be taken into service forthwith subject to specific interim final order passed by appellate authority with regard to one or other petitioner. It is further observed that appellate authority shall not be prejudiced by the aforesaid direction of this court so far as the merit of case with respect to one or other teacher is concerned, so far as consequential relief regarding payment for the period during which they have been kept out of service is concerned, same would be considered by the appellate authority upon being approached by one or other teacher by filing separate application. This was with regard to 1 to 5 and thereafter, my lord. So far as petitioners who are teacher of class 6 to 8 are concerned, the reason for pendency of required scrutiny was Lok Sabha election of 2024, which is over and much time has elapsed. The concerned administrative cum disciplinary authority are directed to expeditiously decide the matter regarding scrutiny of such teachers in terms of decision taken in 64th meeting of JEPC.
So concerned authority is the executive officer Nagar Nikaya.
उसमें 4-5 मेंबर होते हैं, ब्लॉक 5 मेंबर.
Who is the concerned authority?
Concerned, this is a pradhikar, my lord, consisting of 5 members.
So executive officer Nagar Nikaya would be the concerned authority.
On the last occasion, submission was कि he was one of the member. Because he is not present, therefore we could not hold the meeting. Upon this submission, my lord, this addition of party was being done.
जब आपके जूनियर को कोई चीज नहीं पता होता है ना तो उसको बोलना नहीं चाहिए. Right? You are responsible for this delay.
But there is an error that kept up at the beginning when the
No, why
did
did your junior make that?
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है पूरा.
नहीं सुनाई देगा. अब हम आपके लिए कुछ बोलेंगे तो आपको सुनाई नहीं देगा. Why did your junior make a wrong submission before this court? On 2/5/20.
Whereas his Pradhikar rules that Nagar Nikaya Khatarpur, and in a phase of election, this executive officer is vested with all the power with that.
You are not able to get my question. This person was made party at the instance of submission made by your junior.
Yes, Mulus, I agree, Mulus. That was the error on our part because petitioner has not.
Who is responsible for this 7 months delay? Who is responsible for this?
Mulus, we have also come as a by a pro bono to assist the court.
Pro bono, you need not come in contempt. You need not come in court as pro bono in a contempt proceedings. You need not come in.
Who is my competent authority? We are only assisting the court.
Why did you make this submission before this court?
Because my junior has committed a mistake. He was in the motion.
Responsible submission.
Palamu executive is everything.
And where is your junior? Where is he? Where is your junior? He made a wrong submission and then he has disappeared. Now the senior will come and say that my junior has made a wrong submission.
It's not intentional, Lord. It's a mistake.
That's right. But petitioner is suffering because of your mistake.
Because petitioner is suffering because of his fault. He could have immediately corrected that no, my school falls in Khatarpur. He is more at fault.
You see, the matter in a contempt proceeding is strictly within the domain of the court and the contender, right? If your junior intervened and made a submission and the court acts pursuant thereto, you cannot take away, you cannot run away from your responsibility.
I go down to my lord, that error is there, my lord. I cannot disown that error and mistake on my part of my junior, my lord. For that I tender my apology.
So that is why I want to know. That is why I want to know that your junior counsel who made a wrong submission, where is he? He is not there.
He should be there, my lord, probably.
And if there was a wrong submission, then that could have been rectified much before. There are so many orders passed thereafter. There are so many orders passed thereafter, waiting for a response from the newly added opposite party.
Therefore, this petitioners would have been at the annual itself would have pointed out that this is a wrong implement. My school falls in the Nagarpur area. I agree, my lord, that there is error on our part in disclosure from the presumption. It's a matter of Palamu, and therefore Palamu executive is doing everything. But by not appearing.
पिटिशनर इतने विद्वान होते तो अथॉरिटी की जगह बैठे होते।
अजून वकील साहब तो है ना, उनको तो पता है नहीं कि मेरा स्कूल कहाँ है, किस डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, किस एरिया में है।
वकील साहब को क्या पता होगा?
तो क्लाइंट से उनको डेली इंस्ट्रक्शन लेके उनको तो पहला ही दिन जब ऑर्डर हुआ था।
ऑर्डर सबमिशन ही नहीं ऐसा करना चाहिए ना, गलती तो आपका है, आप सबमिशन क्यों किए?
गलती है, इसके लिए हम सारा रिस्पांसिबिलिटी वो करते हैं, इसके लिए हम
एक सबमिशन करने के बाद जो है 10 महीना तक जो है उसको केस को एडजर्न, waiting for a response, and then the council could say that I made a wrong submission on that.
That is the fact which is in exclusive knowledge of the petitioner, but we have only assisted on the basis of some of our reasoning and understanding which gone wrong with us.
You seek instructions से इसका क्या होगा?
Yes.
ठीक है? Contained case civil number 566 of 2025. Mr. Krishna Murari advocate has joined the proceedings online and has submitted that due to inadvertence, wrong submission was made by his junior counsel on 2/5/2025, due to which Executive Officer Nagar Panchayat Medinagar Palamu was made opposite party number 15 and notice was issued to the said authority. Today he submits that the appropriate authority for the petitioner is Executive Officer Nagar Nikai, Chhattarpur, Palamu. The counsel for the petitioner is directed to add the aforesaid authority as opposite party number 16 in the present case in writing during the course of the day. The learned counsel for the state is directed to seek instructions from the newly added respondent and file a show cause in the present case.
OP number 15 is already existing.
OP number 16 बना था, 16 number 16. You file a show cause. I'm posting it next Friday. Next Friday छुट्टी है, है ना? Post this case on 30th of January 2026. The show cause of the newly added respondent should be filed by 27th.
For the state council also may clarify, because otherwise he may say कि
Council का नाम बताइए. Council का नाम, अपना नाम बताइए.
कृष्णा प्रजापति AC 25.
Mr. Krishna, अपना मेमो अपने पेज. ये नहीं हम अगली बार सुनेंगे कि आप इनको नोटिस कर दीजिए. Did you get it?
Yes.
30 तारीख को ये मत बोलिएगा कि इनको नोटिस कर दीजिए. Right?
Instruction तो लेना होगा ना.
इंस्ट्रक्शन लेना होगा, लेकिन ये मत बोलिएगा कि इनको नोटिस कर दीजिए. अब आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू रिप्रेजेंट दिस पर्सन. क्या वेरीफाई करना है?
करते हैं आपके सेपरेट नोटिस. सेपरेट.
अच्छा कोई बात नहीं, ये न्यूली एडेड रिस्पोंडेंट है ना. Let notice be issued to the newly added opposite party to the concerned police station for which it will be filed by the petitioner by tomorrow. By tomorrow. चलिए पुलिस स्टेशन से जाएगा तब तो हो जाएगा ना काम. Post on 30th.
Item 26, contempt civil 669 of 2025.
Who's for the petition? For last couple of days, nobody is appearing on behalf of the parties. Accordingly, this petition is dismissed. For non-person.
Item 27, Contempt Civil 679 of 2025.
Leadership in this matter, it is a high time that pursuant to the several orders passed by this honorable
Yes,
court,
what is
numerous
happening?
adjournments have been granted.
Last supplementary, we have had university allotment has been
Supplementary
done.
नहीं compliance बताइए.
Compliance, university last
Supplementary और ये सब कहानी मत सुनिए. बताइए क्यों नहीं comply कर रहे हैं order?
as per the supplementary, but amount has been allotted your lords.
Allotted.
Allotted your
तो
lords.
आपके घर भेज देंगे.
नहीं, to हमारे instruction your lords, what you have got instruction that the respondents are asking for the account details of the petitioner.
अभी देते हैं.
हम उस पर बोले कि they have said हमको जो अभी बात हुआ है whatever कि वो लोग बोले कि रेट में है बट वो फेंड था डिटेल्स इसीलिए we are asking for the
Details पे था. Order में लिख के दें.
नहीं we'll comply with it.
कोई बात नहीं. आज अभी देते हैं आपको. जमा करके मंडे को आएंगे. अब तो खाली उतना ही भर है ना. Allotment हो गया, सब कुछ हो गया. आपको बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल दिख नहीं रहा.
Your leadership,
वो नहीं दिखता.
this was
जब तक ये नहीं जाएंगे मिलेंगे तब तक थोड़ी दिखेगा.
एग्जीक्यूटिव इंजीनियर में भी प्रॉब्लम से भी मैं भी
एग्जीक्यूटिव इंजीनियर
उसी को पेमेंट करने का ऑर्डर दिया गया है.
तो क्या करें हम?
So that I'll ask him your lordship to make the payment by Monday.
Payment by tomorrow. Case to be listed on Monday. बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल है.
बैंक अकाउंट ये लास्ट ऑर्डर देखा जाए इसमें रीड रिकॉर्ड्स के साथ इसीलिए प्लेस किया गया था कि सबमिशन 14/11/25 और 28/11/25 का एक बार ऑर्डर देख लीजिए. ऑर्डर नंबर 8 एंड ऑर्डर
रीड का
नंबर
रिकॉर्ड था ना.
आया हुआ है रीड का रिकॉर्ड.
फिर से दे दे फिर
वो
से
तो हम दे देंगे.
हमारा केस है नहीं अकाउंट डिटेल्स देना because we have to transfer that. So
रीड रिकॉर्ड में है ना आपके पास अकाउंट डिटेल.
रीड रिकॉर्ड्स में सप्लीमेंट्री एफिडेविट वाज फाइल्ड ऑन 6/9/2024. ये लास्ट डेट में भी ये सब बोला गया था सबमिशन स्टेट की तरफ से, तो ऑर्डर में भी आया हुआ है कि सप्लीमेंट्री एफिडेविट फाइल्ड है, इसलिए रिकॉर्ड्स आज मंगाया गया है रजिस्ट्री से. 6/9/24 का सप्लीमेंट्री एफिडेविट देखा जाए उसमें पेज नंबर 4
आपका ये अकाउंट डिटेल जो है
जी
लिख के ऑर्डर मिलेगा. Contempt Civil 679 of 2025. The learned counsel for the opposite party has submitted that on account of want of the bank account details of the petitioner, the payment has not been remitted. Counsel for the petitioner has referred to supplementary affidavit dated 6/9/2024 passed in WPC number 3490 of 2018. And has submitted that joint bank account particulars has already been furnished by the petitioner through supplementary affidavit dated 6/9/2024. Which stands in the joint name of Devi, joint name of the petitioners.
यस पिटिशनर तो डेड हो गए थे, उनके बाद उनके बेटों और बेटियों के नाम पे
Joint name of the present petitioners.
प्रेजेंट पिटिशनर्स.
The particulars में क्या देंगे? Account number
अकाउंट
देंगे,
नंबर, आईएफसी कोड, ब्रांच.
IFSC code, customer ID देंगे, ठीक है?
इसको
और
ऑर्डर
बैंक डिटेल्स आप लिख के दीजिए.
स्मॉल सबमिशन करिए, उसको ऑर्डर में इनकॉर्पोरेट करा दिए. इनको बोल दीजिए ना स्कैन करके ऑर्डर शीट में इसको.
नहीं ये स्कैन करने लायक नहीं है.
ठीक है, तो हाथ से लिख के दे देते हैं.
हाथ से लिख के.
ठीक.
ये ना ये हो सकता है इनको ये जो चूंकि ये फोटोकॉपी इतना पेंट है इसीलिए आप डिटेल
ठीक है, हाथ से लिख के देंगे.
ठीक है. since the bank account detail has already been mentioned in this order, there appears to be no impediment in remitting the amount in the account of the petitioners. Post on next Wednesday. It is expected that the amount will be remitted latest by Tuesday. इसको थोड़ा सा ना करके आज ऑर्डर अपलोड करना है.
हम अभी लिख के देते हैं.
लिख के देंगे.
Item 28, CMP 688 of 2025.
Yes,
Your Lordship, this CMP has been filed for restoration of second appeal number 243 of 2018. Your Lordship, it was dismissed for non-prosecution on 1/7/2025. On the last occasion, the Lordship has directed the petitioner to file the present status of the suit property suit in question. Inadvertently, it could not be filed. I was seeking your Lordship's leave to, if your Lordship grant me leave, then it is ready, your Lordship, the present status of the suit property.
When are you ready to vacate?
It is already vacated, your Lordship. If your Lordship grant me leave, then it is ready. Your Lordship would see in the second appeal, the first hearing took place in page number 9. Page number 9 of my affidavit.
No, first let me see that you have stated that it has been vacated.
It is at para 13, page number 7, and I have also annexed the photographs, latest photographs, that they are constructing a marriage banquet all over the suit premises, which is in the possession of the respondent, Shri Ghoshal.
In the second appeal, you were directed to file an affidavit as to when are you going to vacate.
That was filed, Your Lordship.
That was filed in the second appeal.
Yes, Your Lordship. And in the meantime, what they had
Just a
done.
moment. What was the date, tentative date on which you were supposed to vacate as per the affidavit in the second appeal? Where is that affidavit?
Your Lordship, that report is not with me right now.
It's not there with you, that's your
Your
problem.
Lordship, one fact I would like to bring before this board, that
Because now you are alleging that there is an order, there is non-compliance of orders passed by this court in this matter. So it becomes serious.
that was done by the respondents themselves. Your Lordship would see if the Your Lordship would see the order that has been done by them, Your Lordship. The stay order was granted and it was extended by this court, Your Lordship. And because of that typographical error that it shall continue, it was written in the order that it shall be stayed. On 3/8/2018 itself, the order was rectified, and on the same date they had demolished the premises of the present petitioner, which was LPG, where explosive and LPG gas cylinders were stored. Now, admittedly, Your Lordship, it is in their possession. They are constructing marriage hall, banquet hall over the said property, Your Lordship, and the latest.
As per your affidavit filed in the second appeal, the possession was delivered on 25/7/2018.
Your Lordship,
It was delivered on 25/7/2018.
on 26/7/2018, Your Lordship,
Honorable Court has granted stay, Your Lordship. 26/7/2018 in second appeal.
What is the date of the order?
Of stay, Your Lordship.
For
For rectifying.
no, whereby you were directed to file a clear affidavit. What is
Your
that?
Lordship, that is 30/7/2018 and 26/7/2018. First order was 26/7/2018.
Notice has not been included in this
No.
case. Why were you not appearing in the
Your
second?
Lordship, on that day, my grandmother had expired. I went to attend her funeral at Lordship. Therefore, my colleague.
There are other dates also when you did not appear. That was not a solitary date. Second appeal में एक दिन non appearance के कारण से DFD होता है.
No.
There are repeated dates on which you did not appear.
I had in this case, Your Lordship, I have received wakalatnama through NOC, Your Lordship.
Yes. Entered on 23/8/2023.
Yes, Your Lordship.
उसके बाद से गायब. उसके बाद से absent ना?
Lordship, on one day, the other council had sought time, and thereafter, Your Lordship, on the day when it was listed before Lordship, I could not appear.
Last chance, then cost of ₹1,000. Issue notice to the opposite party now. Opposite party. Sole opposite. Delay भी है? नहीं.
No,
Delay.
there is no delay.
For this requisite under speed post. We filed within the meeting. An affidavit has been filed by the petitioner during the court proceedings which is taken on record. The notice should accompany the supplement, the affidavit filed today as well as the.
Yes. 26.
Post on 18th of February.
Item 29, Contempt Civil 737/2025.
DFT would.
Bad is the reading. Reading, the order has not yet been complied. They have filed an LPA. LPA was taken up on one occasion in reading 1 August 2000. On 1 August 2025. Then after it has not been taken up. And the next date is reading 27 January 2026. But may I just point out one thing? There is no order of stay by the honorable judge.
Is it continuously running on the list because there was an IA notes for ignoring a defect, but that was
In leadership, without obtaining any order of stay, mere filing of the LPA may not be a justifiable reason for them not to comply with the leadership.
The next date is 27 months. Have you entered appearance?
Yes, leadership, but they have not obtained any stand.
if subject to Lodge, my friend, perhaps but my friend had also taken an attempt to mention the matter. Lodge. On one occasion, Lodge, we had also tried to mention the matter. 27 तारीख को fixed to Lodge on 27. Subject to correction.
The matter has been partly heard.
No, Your Ladyship. On one occasion it was taken up. There was an IA filed by the opposite party in the LPA regarding certain defects. Thereafter it has not been taken up. And the petitioner is.
Not in defective.
Yes, but
Yes.
it is absolutely defective because it is running on the list. It is next listed on 27th. Because that is what I am saying. Because subject to correction from my friend. Because we had also taken an attempt to mention the matter to get it heard. Because we had also taken an attempt to get the matter heard.
Which court number? One.
Yes,
Two.
yes.
One.
Honorable court number 1.
May I just submit, Your Ladyship, the petitioner is aged about 80 years. And if Your Ladyship permits, recently the Honorable Supreme Court has also said that if stay is not obtained, then that may not be a reason for not complying with the Honorable single judges. If Your Ladyship permits, may I place that judgment?
We have to wait.
Ladyship, in view of principles of Order 4115, the recent judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court also.
That's it. Now the court is in active consideration of it. Contempt civil 737 of 2025. Also for the opposite party submits that the LPA arising out of the writ order is scheduled to be listed on 27/1/2026.
As per the online status. That
As per the online status. Post on 24th Feb. 24th को नहीं आएगा 27th.
Item 30, contempt civil 745 of 1025.
One IA has been filed. The original petitioner was died on 1st September 25, and she is the wife. Family pension and area of pension.
IA number 16335 of 20. This petition has been filed for substitution of the sole petitioner, who is said to have expired on
1st September 25.
1st September 2025. The details of the legal years has been mentioned in paragraph 2 and 4. The learned counsel submits that it would be sufficient to impeach the wife of the petitioner in place of the deceased petitioner, being the legal representative. The wakalatnama executed by the wife of the petitioner has also been placed on record. इसमें कोई दिक्कत है? Considering the aforesaid submission, I number 16335 of 2025 is allowed. The counsel for the petitioner is directed to delete the name of the petitioner and insert the name of his wife as legal representative of the petitioner, whose details have been mentioned in paragraph 2 of the intermediary application. This petition for substitution has been allowed only for the purposes of this case. And so far as the matter of disbursement डिसबर्समेंट किसको होगा?
इन्हीं को हो जाएगा, फैमिली पेंशन भी मिलेगी।
डिसबर्समेंट इन्हीं को
इनको वाइफ से हो जाएगा
जी।
बच्चों की जरूरत नहीं।
अभी तो वाइफ ही करेगी।
नहीं बच्चे हैं ना।
अच्छा वो भी होगा।
नहीं खाली विडो को मिलेगा।
I do not.
नहीं, only widow is indicted. अगर वो नहीं रहती तब ये minor children को जाता है।
Minor बोल के भी तो लिखे नहीं
नहीं,
है।
minor नहीं है सब, major।
Family pension.
Only family pension खाली widow को जाएगी।
Family pension goes only to the widow.
Only to the widow, but since the other legal heirs are major, they won't receive it.
We do not know what is the age.
तो बोल रहे हैं कि minor नहीं है.
Minor नहीं।
Minor नहीं है, they are not indicted। widow के अलावा और किसी को नहीं मिलेगा अगर major है।
I do not. हम तो कभी नौकरी नहीं की है वैसा तो हमको कोई आइडिया नहीं। हमारे घर में भी कोई नौकरी नहीं की। I have no idea. इससे विडो को जाएगा, लीगल ईयर्स को जाएगा, ये डिपेंडेंट्स को जाएगा। I have no idea because post-retirement benefits may have many components.
बाकी सबकी तरफ से एनओसी सप्लीमेंट्री एफिडेविट फाइल कर देंगे हम डेफिनेट में। अभी इनको एप्लीकेंट को अलाउ कर दिया है परसों का।
Rest is all settled.
No, nothing has been settled. The university is not complying. Leadership
Therefore, only for the purposes of this case, we allow this. So far as the matter of disbursement is concerned, that will be considered by the competent. Disbursement नहीं होगा, आपका बाकी सब order हम करवा देंगे। ठीक है? This interlocutory application has been allowed only for the purposes of the present case. And so far as disbursement of any post-death / post-retirement benefits / family pension etc. is concerned, the same will be considered by the competent authority, taking into consideration that as per the interlocutory application, the petitioner has left behind 4 children, namely A. Pranav, Priyadarshi, Pratyush, Vats, Praveena Priyadarshini and Priyanka Priyadarshini. अब बताइए compliance क्यों नहीं करते?
Pursuant to the decision of the director, the university has provisionally fixed the pay of the petitioner in 7th pay and has forwarded to the higher education for approval. The moment the approval will be given, the amounts will be released.
Only the approval of the higher education department is pending. Rest is all done according to you.
Yes, because they have already in compliance of the order. The reason order was passed. His date of appointment has been shifted to 1976, and on the basis of the date of joining as 1976, provisional pay has been done, and we have forwarded to the higher education.
Your audition may see order dated 17th October. They have to quantify.
17th October of this month.
Yes. In content.
Yes. They say that university has quantified the amount and
No,
said
they may show. They have filed show cause. Only one page annexure is there. Their show cause may be seen.
which shows
Well,
that the
since-
matter is now pending with the state.
Yes, my lord, this is so-called dated 1st of December 2025 by OP number 3. OP number 3 and 3. 1st December 2025.
Yes.
Lord, the document, annexure A at page 9.
This is not quantification. This is letter dated 4th July 25. And before that and after that, the director has already issued 2 directions. They have filed, they have submitted in their own show cause. There is another show cause by respondent number 2.
No, next page is the quantification.
Quantification नहीं, पे fixation है, date of shifting का ही खाली है.
Date of joining है,
Nothing has been.
date of promotion of leader है, date of award of PhD है, associate
Yes.
professor, then
Quantification
fee
है.
band.
वो table होता है, chart होता है, area.
Quantification का है.
Lord, let me clarify. Well, this is the provisional pay fixation. We have forwarded to the higher education. They'll approve it. Thereafter, on the basis of the approval, we will quantify.
And
only upon approval we can quantify. Yeah. Because after this we will send it to the concerned college where the petitioner was working. From there we will get the claim and then we will make the payment on the basis of the claim that will be sent by the concerned place where the petitioner was working.
Now it is pending with the Director Higher Education since
Yes.
4725.
My.
Who is for the state?
We have already filed on 13 and 25 Ashok. That saying we have approved the pay fixation.
पे फिक्सेशन ने इन्होंने अप्रूव किया है कि इनिशियल डेट ऑफ जॉइनिंग इज शिफ्टेड टू 11 नवंबर 76 and they have already referred another
8/8/25. Yes, it has been shifted to 76. Now there is another letter dated 14/7/25. Right?
that is
Come to the next page, page number 10.
This is not provisional pay fixation.
This is provisional pay fixation. This is also required to be approved by you.
In the previous show cause, which was
You forget about that. I just want to know that this is the provisional pay fixation in the latest affidavit. Is it required to be approved by you?
If it has to be approved, let us take an adjournment and file show cause with that.
The learned counsel for the
one more
state.
submission. They are saying provisional. It has to be final. The
Only approval it will become
The
final.
approval, upon approval it will become final. You are for Ranchi University.
For the Sidhu Kanu Murmu University.
The learned counsel appearing for Sidhu Kanu Murmu University has referred to the show cause dated 1/12/25 filed by opposite party number 3 and has submitted that the matter regarding finalization of provisional pay fixation has been sent to the Director Higher Education by letter dated 14/7/2025. He has referred to the enclosure of the said letter at page number 10 of the affidavit of the show cause. इसको स्टेट को सर्व किए?
Yes.
A copy of the state show cause has been served upon the counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the state is directed to seek instructions and file a show cause. Seek instructions from the Director Higher Education. HTED क्या हुआ? Higher Technical Education and what is it?
Higher Technical Education Department.
Higher Technical Education Department Ranchi regarding the fate of the communication dated 4/7/2025 and approval of the provisional pay fixation of the petition.
meanwhile the respondent tree may be directed to quantify the area.
But only upon
It's step
approval.
by step of the needful, the affidavit of the opposite authority be filed by 4th of February, post on 6th.
Item 31, Curtain Civil 799 of 2025.
Pursuant to the last order, the inquiry committee that was set up by the university is further examining the matter as per my instruction. And they had also sought for some more documents that have also been supplied by these petitioners.
The fact-finding committee has report is submitted and said that the
Say what?
सेवानिवृत्ति के सहायक प्राध्यापक को विधि विविध वेतनमान में वेतन का निर्धारण और भुगतान विनोय की स्थापना काल के काफी बाद किए गए ऐसे में लेखा बिना भावे हजारीबाग के पास ऐसे दस्तावेज होने की पूर्ण संभावना प्रतीत होती है। फिर हम सर्च करते हैं, चूंकि बहुत पुराना डिमांड है और इसमें कॉलेज तो कुछ दे नहीं रहा, बोलता हमारे पास कुछ नहीं है। मार्कम कॉलेज कॉमर्स हजारीबाग इतना बकाये वेतन एवं भत्ते संबंधित मांग पत्र विश्वविद्यालय में समर्पित किया गया। इस मांग पत्र में उल्लेख किया गया है कि संबंधित अवधि का yes, it is just I have received
So
them.
according to you, these documents are not available.
Not available. SOCOJ had already filed. In SOCOJ, all the details are given in the last occasion also. College has said that there no document
Is with the college.
Yes.
There is a likelihood of the documents available with Vinova Bhambi University.
Yes. बोल रहे हैं अब फिर
Yes, was Vinova Bhambi University a party in the process?
Yes, I am appearing on behalf of the Vinova.
Vinova Bhambi.
Yes. And I have filed already.
That no document is available at all. बिना document के आपको क्या option है?
Similar case of one of the person was considered Ram Pyare Misra, and that order was annexed in the writ petition balance. And based on that order, a similar order was passed to consider his case, and he was paid the areas, not much before Mellons, about 3-4 years before. My case is also identical. Both
Identical बोलने से तो नहीं होगा ना. If your documents are not available,
Well,
the claim is a very old claim, isn't it?
yes, his claim was also for dot period, and now they say the college says that कुछ documents चोरी हो गए हैं शायद, so सन्हा करा दिया गया है. चोरी होता हो तो FIR होता, सन्हा नहीं.
FIR होता या सना होता.
आप ये बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन क्लेम कॉलेज ने फॉरवर्ड कर दिया था यूनिवर्सिटी को. बस ये ऑब्जेक्शन आया कि इस क्लेम का बेसिस क्या था, तो कॉलेज का रिप्लाई था कि एज पर द डॉक्यूमेंट्स प्रोवाइडेड बाय one of the petitioners, the college has prepared the claim and has forwarded it to the university for payment. Now university has written back to the college saying that bring on record all those documents that you have. Then the college replied that some of the documents are missing from the college now. But
बिना documents के आपका कोई भी claim कैसे crystallize?
University में. But then university constituted a 3-person committee that was.
That committee is also saying the same thing.
The custodian of all records is the university, and they considered the case of one of the similarly identically situated person.
Same date.
Same date, एकदम same date का claim. The prayers are identical in both writ petition, and in that case also.
When was the earlier writ petition disposed of?
That was part of writ record. That case Ram Pyare Misra, and this has been recorded by the college also. In their so-called also this has been recorded.
राम प्यारी मिश्रा का केस तो 97 में ही फाइनल हुआ.
नहीं,
सिविल अपील नंबर ये 6098 और 97.
पेज नंबर 11 इनका शो करो. वहां पे इन्होंने एडमिट भी किया. As page number 11, my lord, so cause as paid previously to similarly situated, these are all persons who got by virtue of that, who were similarly situated. राम प्यारे मिश्रा, अखौरी गोपाल जी सहाय, रामजी सिंह, देवेश्वर प्रसाद, आरके पुलसियान for the same period.
Your Lordship, the petitioner number 1, 2, 3, 4 has requested to pay the salary per month. तो petitioner का submission.
या तो वो उनको भी deny कर देते हैं, similarly situated.
Submission है petitioner.
Similarly situated आपका document ही नहीं होगा तो क्या ही
उनके पास भी जो same documents और वो कस्टोडियन कॉलेज ही है सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स.
तो petitioner का submission.
सारे रोल इनके पास है, सब कुछ इनके पास है. हमारे पास तो जो पासबुक है.
पेज नंबर आप बोल रहे हैं.
इनका शो कॉज.
शो कॉज
पेज 10 में इनका एक प्रोसीडिंग ऑफ हियरिंग लगा हुआ है.
उसमें petitioner सबमिट किए उनका सबमिशन.
ये तो हुजूर या तो ये कह देते कि ये सबमिशन गलत है हमारा. पेज 10 में शो कॉज बाय द यूनिवर्सिटी on behalf of OP number 3.
In compliance of the order.
मैं उसी का नेक्स्ट पारा में हमारा सबमिशन है इनके पास यही था. इसी सेम पीरियड का क्लेम के लिए अर्लियर 4 लोग रेट किए थे.
कहाँ लिखे हैं इसमें?
मतलब द पिटिशन नंबर 1, 2, 3 and 4 has requested to pay salary of फरवरी इतना to इतना, इतना to इतना and for the month. They also requested to pay difference of salary for इतना and इतना. Next page में and for the month of इतना in light of the university notification dated as paid previously to the similarly situated teachers
such as Dr. Ram Pyare Misra, Dr. Akhwari Gopal Desai, Dr. Ramji Singh, Dr. Siveshwar Prasad, Dr. R.C. Tulsiyan. और बहुत ओल्ड केस नहीं था भाई, उनका भी WPC था, WPS यहाँ फाइल हुआ था जो, उसके बाद उसमें भी ऑर्डर हुआ था रिप्रेजेंटेशन डिस्पोजल का, उसके बाद पेमेंट हुआ था, बहुत नॉमिनल अमाउंट है, ऑलमोस्ट 1 लाख के आसपास का अमाउंट।
इसके बाद क्या किया सबमिशन के बाद?
सबमिशन ही है
उसके जिसपे या तो ये लिख दे हजूर कि सबमिशन फॉल्स है, इन्होंने दिया ही नहीं, हमने इन्होंने किसी को नहीं दिया।
ये सबमिशन के बाद क्या हुआ?
उसके बाद हजूर इन्होंने कमेटी बनाई और कमेटी का वही रिपोर्ट है कि अभी
रिपोर्ट अभी ये
बिना डॉक्यूमेंट्स के हम आपका
पीरियड
क्लैरिटी
ऑफ
पर
687
नहीं कर सकते।
88
इतना पुराना 88 का क्लेम है आपका।
बस इतना ही क्लियर हो कि उनके में जो रिकॉर्ड इन्होंने एग्जामिन किया था सेम रिकॉर्ड, अगर आइडेंटिकल सेम सर्विस पीरियड है सबका, अगर उनके में किया है तो अगर सेम डॉक्यूमेंट्स उनके रिकॉर्ड में है तो बस उन डॉक्यूमेंट से करें।
कौन सा डॉक्यूमेंट?
जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स उनके केस में कंसीडर करके यूनिवर्सिटी ने सबको ऑलमोस्ट माइनर अमाउंट 1 लाख के आसपास का उन लोगों को पेमेंट कर दी, तो वही सेम डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो उनके रिकॉर्ड में है। अब अगर हम तो हजूर अपना
सेम डॉक्यूमेंट आप उनके रिकॉर्ड में है तो आप जाइए दिखाइए सेम रिकॉर्ड सेम डॉक्यूमेंट।
हमने हजूर सारा डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट किया था कि पासबुक भी उससे मैं पेमेंट होता था बैंक से, वो पासबुक की कॉपीज भी जमी की कि इस पीरियड का हमें डिफरेंस बचा हुआ है। तो ये या तो बोलते हैं हजूर कि उनको भी नहीं दिया है तो हमें भी ना।
आपका अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर भी सेम है सबका?
अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर तो हजूर अलग अलग पीरियड में ज्वाइन किया, लेकिन जो पीरियड जिस पीरियड का क्लेम है 87 का, उस पीरियड में हजूर हुआ क्या था कि 86 में कॉलेज टेक ओवर हुआ था उस पीरियड में, उसके बाद सारे रिकॉर्ड्स को उस टाइम के लिए फ्रीज ले लिया गया था, क्योंकि इसी केस में हजूर ऑनरेबल एससी अग्रवाल कमीशन बनी थी लास्ट में जाकर के, तो वो रिकॉर्ड का कस्टोडियन पूरा यूनिवर्सिटी था, रिकॉर्ड इन्हीं के पास था। बीच में इन लोगों की सैलरी स्टॉप कर दी गई, फिर 92 में दोबारा सैलरी को चालू की गई कि कुछ बेसिक आपको मिलेगा, लेकिन सारा पेमेंट नहीं मिलेगा। फिर फाइनली डिसाइड होने के बाद सब लोगों को बाद का भी पेमेंट मिला, लेकिन इस पीरियड का पूरे कॉलेज का रह गया। जो लोग जो रिट किए ये लोग, उन लोगों को रिप्रेजेंटेशन डिस्पोजल
नंबर क्या था?
जो हम वो रिकॉर्ड में रिट रिकॉर्ड में एनेक्स किए थे ऑर्डर, हम वो ऑर्डर रिट रिकॉर्ड में है हजूर, ऐसे हम दोबारा दे देंगे।
तो बात ये है कि आप अपने क्लेम के लिए जब मर्जी तब आ जाइए
हजूर, क्योंकि हमारा क्लेम क्योंकि डिस्प्यूट जो 2004 तक चला, ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट से फिर डिसाइड हुआ, उसके बाद फिर सबका पे फिक्सेशन होते होते 2007 हुआ, फिर ये लोग रिकमेंडेड पोस्ट थे, इसकी पॉलिसी जस्ट राम प्यारे मिस्त्री यहाँ पर वो जो केस चल रहा था ऑनरेबल झारखंड हाई कोर्ट में, 2017 में गाइडलाइन आया कि अब इन लोगों को सेवा अंतरलीकरण के लिए यूपीएससी जाना है, फिर उन लोगों का कंकरेंस 2022 में आया, तब तक सब रिटायर। उसके बाद जब सर्विस ही कंफर्म होते होते अंत लगा तो इन लोगों ने एक एक करके अपना क्लेम
किया। एक बात बताइए, ये जो यहाँ पर जो इन्होंने पैरिटी की बात की है, इसके बारे में आपको क्या बोलना? Are they similarly situated or they are not similarly situated?
उसमें स्पेसिफिक हम इंस्ट्रक्शन ले लेते हैं।
आपका अगर रिकॉर्ड घुमा है ना?
नहीं, मेन तो मार्कम कॉलेज का है, जिस कॉलेज में थे
कॉलेज का रिकॉर्ड घुमा
कॉलेज का ही हो
है,
गया।
तो आपकी का कॉलेज ना?
कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉलेज,
कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट कॉलेज आपका कॉलेज, तो आप खाली कॉलेज के ऊपर ब्लेम करके नहीं छोड़ सकते। You have to say that how their case is different. इतना तो रिकॉर्ड आपके पास होना चाहिए, how their case is different from
होना
these
चाहिए,
persons.
स्पेसिफिक इंस्ट्रक्शन लेके हम फिर फाइल करते हैं, उनको समझ दे दीजिए।
The learned counsel for the opposite party representing University of Ranchi, not University, representing Vinova Bhabhi University, has submitted that the connected records are not available. To this, the counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the
page 11
the petitioners during the course of hearing on 22/6/2024 had specifically raised that their claim is similarly situated as that of Dr. Ram Pyare Mishra, Dr. Akhwari Gopal Desai, Dr. Ramji Singh, Dr. Siveshwar Prasad and Dr. R.K. Tulsiyan, and relate to the same period as the case of the petitioners. However, he submits that there is nothing on record to show that there is any distinguishing feature. He submits that the petitioner cannot be made responsible for non-availability of records and once under similar circumstances and to similarly situated persons, the required amount has been paid, there can be no reason to deny the same petition. To this, the Learning Council for Vinova Bhabha University prays for 2 weeks' time to file an affidavit. इसको रख लीजिए, इसको भी लगा दीजिए. Post on 13th of February, the required affidavit should be filed by 11th.
Item
ऐसा
32.
नहीं करिए. Please don't do this.
स्पेसिफिकली आते हैं
ऐसा नहीं
क्या
करिए.
कुछ और समय दे चुके रजिस्ट्रार का पोस्ट वैकेंट है मे बी सम टाइम.
इतना पुराना क्लेम है, अभी कितनी मुश्किल से जीवित हो गए, यही बड़ी बात है. कितना एज हो गया आपका?
Almost the age of these petitioners were almost around 70, almost all.
हर विंटर वेकेशन
173 years.
इसीलिए आप ऐसा नहीं करिए.
नहीं कुछ समय दे चूंकि
कुछ समय
पोस्ट
का बात
वैकेंट
नहीं
है, रजिस्ट्रार का
कुछ
पोस्ट
समय
वैकेंट
का
है.
कोई बात नहीं. पोस्ट वैकेंट है तो क्या हो? आपको सिर्फ इतना ही तो डालना है ना कि उनका और इनमें क्या फर्क है. आप भी वो ऑर्डर का कॉपी लेके आएंगे, वो राम प्यारी या जो
जी.
Item 32, contempt civil 801/2025.
इसमें ऑर्डर का अभी तक कंप्लायंस नहीं हुआ, लेकिन लास्ट ऑर्डर के बाद स्टेट फाइल की एक काउंटर एफिडेविट उसमें माफी हुआ है.
Lord, I have not been, Lord, pursuant to the last order, Lord, we have the last order, Lord. Lord, the direction was there to the state circle officer, Lord, circle officer to carry out certain measurement of whether the road with the private land of the petitioner has been, upon which the road has been constructed on. We gave a letter to the circle officer, Lord, till date we have not received any communication. Lord, Ranchi Municipal Corporation, Lord, have not received.
आप बात नहीं सुनता सर्कल ऑफिसर, इतना पावरफुल हो गया.
Lord, but in the court records find, Lord, they have filed, Lord, this affidavit, Lord, the copy has not been served to us.
Yes,
My lord, complaints, my lord.
Who are you?
I am from the state, my lord. State. Yes, my lord.
Circle officer has done the needful.
Yes, my lord.
Measurement has been done.
Yes, my lord.
There is no problem about measurement. आपने देखा?
हाँ देखिए.
क्या है इसमें?
उसमें है कि वो बोले
So call me para 8 of this.
बताइए ना, ये परेशान है, बताइए क्या?
उसमें है सिर्फ कि हम मेजरमेंट में पाए हैं कि वहाँ पर जमीन है और सब कहते हैं कि हाँ इनका है जमीन, बस इतना ही बोला
Report is
गया.
not appropriate.
कोई ऐसा स्पेसिफिक कोई रिपोर्ट नहीं है.
If my lordship may kindly see, Lord, the last was filed by us.
Yes.
Lord, Lord, this as affidavit dated 27/8/2025.
27/8/2025.
Yes. Lord, you kindly take para number 8.
Para 8.
Yes. That will be stated and submitted right by dated number so and so, the opposite party number 2 has addressed the sub-divisional officer Ranchi with a copy forwarded to circle officer town Anchal Ranchi requesting them to provide a detailed report. The said report has been sought to specifically include, number 1, the description
This
of
is not included.
Lord, I am coming. The description of land alleged to have been sold by the petitioner, my lord. This has been included. The access road leading to the said land, my lord, this has also been included. You will know from here details of any remaining lands of the petitioner, the land under the occupation of the petitioner, details about the alleged road, and any other relevant particulars, my lord. All these 3 particulars, my lord, have not been mentioned in the report, my lord. Now this is the futile exercise, then, my lord. This is the circle of search.
My lord, out of 9 dismal land, my lord.
ये इसका बताइए ना, डिटेल ऑफ रिमेनिंग लैंड ऑफ द कहाँ है?
Para 8 kindly, my lord.
ये जो पैरा 8 है शोकर्स का, which is dated
This is 26th August 2025.
it has been filed on 28
What date?
27/8/20. You come to para number 8. And you tell us that where is the details of any remaining land of the petitioner, the land under occupation of the petitioner, and detail about the alleged road and any other relevant particulars.
The affidavit, my lord. It is stated, my lord, that
State नहीं आप report से दिखाएंगे, statement से नहीं चलेगा. It
तो
should
report-
reflect from the report.
report
में बता दीजिए.
annexure A page 19 my lord.
अमीन साहब का रिपोर्ट है, अंचल अमीन का, सीओ साहब का नहीं है, सर्किल ऑफिसर का नहीं है।
सर्कल ऑफिसर का रिपोर्ट आप जरा देखिए रिपोर्ट जो है ना, इट इज एनक्लोज्ड बाय ए मैप, करेक्ट? मैप में देयर इज समथिंग शोन एज रेड, ओके? और जो चीज हम लोग का उसमें पैरा 8 में है, वो सारा चीज इसमें से कहाँ रिफ्लेक्टेड है? कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी किसके ऑक्यूपेशन में है, पिटिशनर ने कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी बेचा है, ये सब चीज तो नहीं है इसमें। आपकी चिट्ठी लिखने से थोड़ी हो जाएगा। नाफी ऑन द स्पॉट होता है, रिपोर्ट ऑन द स्पॉट बनता है, ठीक है? तो इसमें से कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी किसने खरीदा है कैसे पता चलेगा?
Statement
स्टेटमेंट से नहीं चलेगा ना,
in presence of the petitioner
इससे नहीं, स्टेटमेंट से नहीं चलेगा। स्टेटमेंट मतलब पेज नंबर 19, पेज नंबर 19 आपका एफिडेविट का स्टेटमेंट से क्या लेना है? The report should reflect the complete picture.
well at some time
फिर से डेट फिक्स करना पड़ेगा मेजरमेंट के लिए, फिर से सब कुछ करना पड़ेगा।
और सर्किल ऑफिसर अपने नहीं जा रहे हैं वहाँ, अमीन को भेज दे रहे हैं, वहाँ खड़ा होकर कर लेना
अब
चाहिए।
ऐसा करिए ना, सर्कल ऑफिसर को बुला लीजिए, आपकी बात उनको समझ नहीं आई, he is not able to understand. अभी तो हम उनको कुछ यही बोल समझेंगे कि अभी उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा। आप उनको बुला लीजिए, कब आएंगे?
हमको जो 2 सप्ताह का समय दे दिया
क्या
जाए,
चीज के लिए 2 सप्ताह का समय?
ऑर्डर कंप्लाई कर दो।
ऑर्डर कंप्लाई करने के लिए डेट फिक्स करना पड़ता है, लोगों को वहाँ खड़े रहना पड़ता है, इतना फालतू टाइम किसी के पास नहीं। इसीलिए योर सर्कल ऑफिसर शुड क्लियरली अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट ही हैज टू डू। कहाँ का है सर्कल ऑफिसर? इटकी है ना, इटकी से यहाँ आने में ज़्यादा दिक्कत नहीं। Ask him to be here, we will explain it to him, what is to be done.
सर्कल ऑफिस टाउन सर्कल
रांची टाउन
तो मगर
जी well actually my lord this contempt application my lord she was not made party my lord
कोई बात
and by the
Direction है
order
ना CU
by the order of this honorable court my lord made party my lord thereafter
कोई बात नहीं। Ask
so
him to
so
be
one
here.
opportunity may be given my lord the order will comply my lord.
तो डेट फिक्स करना पड़ेगा ना मेजरमेंट के लिए, किस दिन बताइए, कौन सा दिन फिक्स करना है?
2 or 3 weeks time may be given my lord thereafter.
डेट आप बताइए ना, शुभ दिन आप ही बताइए, यू चूज योर डेट, किस दिन 11 बजे आपकी फुर्सत होगी? नहीं तो संडे को फिक्स कर देते, संडे तो ऑफिस बंद रहता है सर्कल ऑफिस, संडे इज द मोस्ट सुटेबल डेट। कोई काम नहीं है, ना कोई आएगा, ना कोई नापी होगा, ना कोई पेशकारी होगा, कुछ नहीं। संडे को फिक्स कर बताइए।
Lord, Lord, kindly see my lord the order date 26/9/2025 my lord.
उसी ऑर्डर पर है।
My lord, para 6 my lord, considering the aforesaid submission, now it is for the circle officer to respond as to what step has been taken to demark
to demarcate the land. The concerned circle officer, either circle officer, circle
ये सारी चीजें एनेक्शन सी में तो लिखी हुई होगी ना, व्हाट ऑल इज रिक्वायर्ड लिखी। कंटेम्प्ट केस सिविल नंबर 801 of 2025.
इसमें तो आप
The learned counsel for
my lord.
the learned counsel appearing on behalf of Ranchi Municipal Corporation has submitted that the circle officer has not done the needful in terms of Annexure C dated 28/2025. He has referred to the order dated 26/9/2025 and also to paragraph 8 of the second supplementary show cause on behalf of opposite party number 2 dated 26/8/2025. Para 8 of the state affidavit is quoted as under. The learned counsel submits that the details of inverted comma the details of remaining land of the petitioner, comma, the land under occupation of the petitioner, comma, details about alleged road and any other relevant particulars enabling the answering opposite party number 2 to pass a reasoned order and comprehensive order in accordance with law has not been mentioned in the report. He has also submitted that the report which is sought to be placed on record is not a report of the circle officer. Rather, it appears that Amin had gone to the spot and prepared a report. Apparently, the order passed by this court has not been complied with by the concerned circle officer. To this, the counsel for the state prays for adjournment, and he submits that needful will be done to ensure that the order of the court is ultimately complied in deadlines. कब करेंगे बताइए, डेट बताइए। He submits that on the spot inspection and report will be on the spot inspection will be done on बताइए Sunday is good. It should be a Sunday only. 31st January.
As your lordship.
ठीक है? On 31st January at 11 a.m.
31st is Saturday.
31st is Saturday. On 1st of February at 11 a.m. ठीक?
But if it could be incorporated, when the measurement is being done, corporation should also be present there, so that all things will be done accordingly.
The one person from Ranchi Municipal Corporation will also be deputed to remain present on the spot, such that the needful is done as per the requirement. ठीक है? 11 बजे 1 तारीख को रिपोर्ट वही बना लीजिएगा, बाद में नहीं रिपोर्ट बनाना, वही पर रिपोर्ट बनाना।
The direction was from the dishonorable court to demarcate the land.
कुछ नहीं करना है, डिमार्केट करना है, रिपोर्ट बनाना है और जो जो रिक्वायरमेंट है उसको डालना है। पिटिशनर ने कौन सा जमीन बेचा है, कौन सा उसके पोजीशन में है, ये सब डिमार्केट करना है। आपको किसी का टाइटल डिक्लेयर करने नहीं है, दैट इज नॉट योर जॉब। ठीक है? The report be filed before this court by 11th of February, post on 13th.
Order copy में
Order अपलोड हो जाएगा। आपके सामने ऑर्डर लिखा है ना?
सीरियल नंबर 25 में छतरपुर नगर
पंचायत है मैम। आई एम रिसाइडिंग इन पलामू, सो आई नो।
हम सब तरफ से वेरीफाई वो नगर निकाय बोल रहे थे ना, वो नगर पंचायत है। तो नेट पे भी दिखा रहा है नगर पंचायत।
निकाय वर्ड नहीं है,
इनसे
नगर
नगर पंचायत
पंचायत
के निवासी हैं।
हम वेरीफाई भी किए, वहीं के लोकल पर्सन से फोन करके पूछे।
निकाय क्या होता है?
निकाय यूनिक, निकाय मतलब यूनिक
बॉडी दैट इज ए स्मॉल बॉडी। तो जैसे जो पंचायत था पहले, ये सब पंचायत,
इसको पंचायत लिखते हैं,
हाँ पंचायत ही है, नगर पंचायत।
पंचायत लिखते हैं। कौन से सीरियल नंबर?
25
स्लैश करके लिखते हैं।
हाँ वो भी बेहतर हो कि पंचायत पब्लिक निकाय because now it will go through take this way, right?
Item 33 CMP 8451/2025.
CMP is for what purpose?
For restoration of the original rate application which was dismissed for default, and my lord's preemptory order has not been completely complied with. Thereafter, I have already filed a restoration application on second last occasion. My lords has already been satisfied to restore, but a chance has been given just to ascertain whether there is any other defect remains or not. That has already been verified by myself also.
Any objection for restoration? CMP number 845/25. This petition has been filed for restoration of
WPS 747.
पैरावार में लीड का नंबर नहीं लिखा। Restoration of WPS
7472 of 23.
Restoration of 7472 of 2023, which has been dismissed on account of non-removal of defects in terms of order dated 14/5/2024. Counsel for the petition has submitted that on account of inadvertence, the defect could not be removed. Counsel for the opposite party has no serious objection so far as prayer for restoration is concerned. Having gone through the petition seeking restoration, the time for removal of defects in terms of order dated 14th of May 2024 passed in WPS number 7472 of 23 is extended till 30th of January 2026. If the defects in the petition is removed within the extended time, office is directed to place the petition before appropriate bench as per roster. The CMP is accordingly disposed of.
Item 34 CMP 973 of 2025.
Yes? Non-prosecuted. You did not appear? बिना नोटिस के तो नहीं होगा।
Notice given.
Is the private respondent appearing? Yeah, for the private
No,
respondent.
I for 1 to 4 my lord state.
Cause list नाम देते हैं स्वीकार कर सकते हैं।
Service is complete. CAP number 973 of 2025. This petition has been filed for restoration of WPC number 594 of 2007, which to dismiss for non-prosecution on 20/12/2024. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that due to inadvertence, the counsel for the petitioners could not mark the cause list and therefore he did not appear on their proceed date. Notice was issued to the respondents, to the opposite party, to the private opposite party, and some of the notice has been served, and some of them have also appeared by filing wakalatnama, but nobody is appearing on behalf of the private respondent. The learned counsel for the state has no serious objection so far as the prayer for restoration is concerned. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and being satisfied with the cause shown, the order dated 20/12/2024 passed in WPC number the writ petition being WPC number 5934 of 2007 is restored to its original file. Office is directed to place the petition before appropriate bench as per roster. This CMP is accordingly.
Item 35, Content Civil 1002 of 2025.
Leadership order has not been complied with.
LPA is pending.
Yes, Your Lordship, LPA has been pending and mentioned by the council, Your Lordship, council by the Union of India, but it has not been allowed, Your Lordship.
Leadership place. The LPA was fixed for 12th of January. Leadership. It was on the. It was in the. It was showing the status leadership, but the case could not come up on the in the court leadership. On said date, I again mentioned the case upon which the Honorable DD was assured that it will come up in the coming court leadership.
Contempt case civil number 1002 of 25. Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that. The counsel for the opposite party has submitted that LPA number 631 of 25 is still pending. This counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the matter was mentioned and the case is likely to be listed in the coming week. Post on 30th, the post on 6th February.
Appearance is here. Item 36, Content Civil 1012 of 2025.
Leadership order has been complied with. Just on the last date, leadership authority was given to us to show as to how we have arrived at the number of days of leave encashment that we are granting to the petitioner. Leadership, we have filed the set calculations. Leadership.
Last time they have filed one so far, they have withdrawn because that was incomplete. Again, they have filed similar. My lord, petitioner has retired.
The whole calculation.
Yes, leadership.
I'm just saying, my petitioner has retired in the year 2017. They have given calculation only up to 2008. Kindly have a look to the annexation A page 30.
The calculation is only till 2008. What about the remaining period?
Leadership, I'll have to seek instructions again.
Similar type of affidavit earlier they have filed and this
Earlier
in the
leadership
court
in
they have
the-
said that we are not filing this.
Earlier leadership, they had only come up with the rules. They had not come
Is
up with
there
the
any
calculation.
maximum period of admissible leave?
Yes, my lord, my kindly.
Just-
Maximum
just a
period is 300 days for leave encashment. My lord, what they are doing, my case is, suppose I have earned 310 days and I have taken 10 days leave. So it will come to 300. What they are saying, first reducing it 300 and then giving me 10 days leave, making it 290. So this was my contention, and I can demonstrate from this one instance. They have just taken, prior to the date I have taken leave, he has reached more than 240 days, and now they, because earlier it was 240 days, now they have taken this much leave and they have reduced it from 240. Kindly have a look to the chart they have annexed A page 30. 2, 15/11/2002, 13/6/2004. They have calculated it is coming to 305 days. Now they have reduced it to 40 and then giving me the leave of 14/6/2004 to 23/6/2004, 10 days, making it 230. If it is reduced from 305 days, it will remain 240. And this method they have applied throughout. Without reducing the leave I have taken, they are reducing my earned leave to the upper limit and then they are reducing it. And because of this reason, they are not giving complete. Madam, kindly have a look to leadership.
Balance EL is 187.
Madam, kindly have a look to.
And page number 13.
Page number 13, 2.
Number 2, 15/11/2000.
15/11/2000 to 13/6/2004.
This is 240 is what?
240 prior to that, 187 days, yes, plus during this period I have earned 118. So it is going to 305 days.
Okay.
Now they have said because I can in cash only at that time it was 240 days limit. So I can adhiktam sanchayan sima 240 days, making it 240 days, and then what the leave I have taken, they have that is 10 days, 14/6/2004 to 23/6/2004, 10 days. They are reducing from 240 this 10. If
leadership at the very outset, if I may point out, if annexure 5 is seen of the petitioner leadership, what is
Then,
the
yeah, this is not done. You cannot fix the outer limit at 240 days and then reduce it from 240 days. You will have to reduce it from 305 days. Isn't it?
Leadership, if the petitioner is aggrieved by this order, leadership,
No,
he can,
that is not a matter of agreeing by this order.
he has
this is not the order. This is
State
only
has
calculation.
got nothing to behave in this manner.
Leadership, if I may
This is the
indicate,
method of calculation of leave,
leadership.
right? First you take it to the maximum of 240 days,
Yes,
and then whatever leave he takes, you reduce it from 240 days. Why did you reduce it from 240 days? If 305 days was available with him,
Yes.
then you should have reduced it from 305 days, correct?
Yes.
Then
Leadership has asked them to prepare the rules by virtue of which this is being done. Obviously, leadership, this cannot be
it
done.
must be done
Yes,
by
leadership.
virtue of rules.
Yes, leadership.
Reduce it.
Also, leadership, if I may point out, the duration which was being pointed out by the senior leadership, at page number 21, where the initial order had been passed regarding the payment of earned leave leadership, everywhere the duration is from 2000 to 2008 only leadership. Even the representation which has been submitted by the petitioner, which is in annexure 5 of the petition, the duration is 2000 to 2008 leadership. Beyond 2008, there is nowhere any discussion of any earned leave being paid to the petitioner leadership, which is why said chart also encapsulates the set period. Our leadership has produced the concerned rules and regulations by virtue of which such calculation is being done.
These are being filed by the Secretary, Department of Finance. Yes.
Yes, point number 2. 2 is the
He is the deponent. So there has to be some rules.
Yes, leadership. I'll bring the same on the record.
The learned counsel for the opposite party, the learned counsel for the petitioner, by referring to the chauffeur's file by OP number 2. dated
7/1/2026.
7/1/26 has referred to annexation A and has referred to the first 3 rows. He submits that while deducting the 10 days leave, the deduction has been made from 240 days instead of deduction having been made from 305 days. ये है ना आपका डिवाइस?
Yes, yes.
The learned counsel submits that the mode and manner of calculation is ex facie arbitrary. The counsel for the opposite party submits that he shall produce the rules on the basis of which the leave taken by the petitioner from 14/6/2004 to 23/6/2004, that is 10 days, has been reduced from 240 days and not from 305 days. He submits that he shall find necessary affidavit to that. And if there is any error in calculation, revised calculation, post on 38th? Post on 38th. The supplementary show cause will be filed by 27th.
Item 37, contempt civil triple 19 of 2025.
Statement had filed IG for adjournment seeking this matter because
IG for
seeking adjournment.
Municipal, the last occasion has asked them to.
IG number 147 2026. I was stated in para 9-10.
What I
This is under process matter.
In year 2022, he has retired, his current pension also is not limited. In the same time,
what is the prayer made?
prayer initially was made for approval of the 5th, 6th revised pay scale.
16 weeks.
And then we also say इनका लिस्ट जो ऑर्डर में इंक्लूड ऑर्डर में है कि सिमिलर सिचुएशन इनका नाम एसी अग्रवाल में आ रहा है और ऑनरेबल जस्टिस एसी अग्रवाल में आ रहा है, ऑनरेबल जस्टिस एसबी सिन्हा कमीशन अग्रवाल कमीशन में आ रहा है और किनको दिया गया है सिमिलर सिचुएशन उसको हम लोग इसको
आपको नहीं पता, नाम नहीं बताया?
मीटिंग में सभी रजिस्ट्रार जनरल को रजिस्ट्रार ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटी को मीटिंग हुआ काइंडली सी एनेक्टर 10 annexation paragraph 10 of my so called I 10 स्टार्ट तो 9 से होता है, 9 में है कि इसमें किसी का नाम नहीं करा है कमीशन में that the ruling party further states that in order to address the opposite issue in the systematic coordinate manner, meeting will convey on 10 February 2025 and 12 under the chairmanship of the
10-12 वही हो गया almost 1.5.
The same meeting was attended by the registrar of all concerned university. During the course of the meeting, the report earlier furnished by the respective university relating to the engagement status and service particular objectives and teaching staff of the newly established college were impressively reviewed and deliberated upon. Parameters. The incident opposed party further states that to ensure that no one name is left out, all the concerned university are called on between 6/1/2026 to 9/1/2026 with the relevant record if the name of other record or detail of any other teacher or non-teaching staff. पारा 12 में हम लोग स्पेसिफिक the NCA opposing party further submit that pursuant to the deliberation held in opposite meeting, the Department of Higher Technical Education and Skill Development is presently in the process of scrutinizing and examining the claims record and service detail of all such teaching and non-teaching
पहले
employees.
आपको 12 वीक्स चाहिए था, अब आप फाइल किए 16 वीक्स चाहिए, इसका क्या मतलब है? आप 16 साल क्यों नहीं मांगे? हो सकता है इतना भारी काम आपको दे दिए 16 साल लग गए। पहले जब आप एक्टिविट फाइल किए सीकिंग एक्सटेंशन ऑफ टाइम, यू टुक अ कॉन्शियस डिसीजन कि आपको 12 तक चाहिए, राइट? वी डिड नॉट एडजर्न इट फॉर 12 वीक्स। बाय ऑब्जर्विंग दैट कम से कम प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट तो आना चाहिए। अब आप इसमें 16 तक कर,
उसके बाद मीटिंग 22, 12, 25
मीटिंग तो आपका चलते रहेगा।
सभी रजिस्ट्रार को जितने भी यूनिवर्सिटी के रजिस्ट्रार
तो आपने जो 12 हफ्ता पहले मांगा है तो आप 16 हफ्ता कैसे हो जाएगा? और उसके बाद 1 महीना तक कुछ नहीं किया। 14/11 का ऑर्डर है, आपने टाइम मांगा, राइट? उसके बाद आपने मीटिंग कैसे किया? पहला मीटिंग 10, 12, 25, 1 महीना तक कुछ नहीं किया। 10, 12 को पहला एक महीना तक तो कुछ नहीं किया ना। इतना लेथार्जिक रहिएगा तो एक 16 साल क्या 120 साल में फिर कैसा है?
यूनिवर्सिटी का पार्ट दे हैव ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड। जो मेरा एब्जॉर्प्शन देखने का पावर उन्हीं को एससी अग्रवाल कमीशन में है कि नहीं, दे हैव कंफर्म्ड, अप्रूव्ड एंड इवन गिविंग मी द पेंशन इन 4th रिवाइज और 5th और 6th और पेंशनरी बेनिफिट के लिए वो भी है सब्सटेंशियल।
16 हफ्ता का कोई जस्टिफिकेशन नहीं। अब 6th को मीटिंग हुआ आपका, करेक्ट? 6th and 9th और 6/1/26 को आपने यहाँ पर एफिडेविट भी फाइल किया। 6 तारीख को क्या?
ये 9th को लिस्टेड था मुझे, इसलिए हमको लगता है 6 बजे पहले।
देखिए कंटेंट्स केस सिविल नंबर 111/9 of 2025। Through this IA with by order dated 14/11/2025, IA number 14549 of 25 was allowed and 12 weeks time was granted to the opposite party state to comply the order of this court. However, before expiry of 12 weeks, the matter was directed to be posted on 9th of January 26, so that the opposite party number 2 could place on record the progress made in the case. The matter could not be taken up on 9th of January. However, another IA number 147 of 26 has been filed, praying for 16 weeks time to comply the order. It appears that after the order dated 14/11/2025, the first step was taken only on 10/12/2025 and then on 22/12/2025. This court is of the prima facie view that opposite party number 2 is not taking up the matter seriously. Post this case on 30th of January, the opposite party number 2 is directed to place on record further development in the matter by filing an affidavit. हर 15 दिन का डेटा हर 15 दिन में 2 मीटिंग तो हो जाना चाहिए।
मीटिंग
करते रहिए आप लोग मीटिंग, ठीक है ना। ऑर्डर होने के बाद 1 महीना बाद मीटिंग करते हैं तो क्या है, नॉन सीरियस। मीटिंग करने के लिए तो ऑनलाइन भी मीटिंग हो जाता है, फिजिकल मीटिंग का कहाँ सस्ता है? Is there any requirement of physical meeting? Tell me. फिजिकली आने की क्या जरूरत है? Not required. अपने अपने चेम्बर में चाय पीजिए और ऑनलाइन मीटिंग करिए।
Item 38 CMP 1149 of 2025.
This CMP is filed for restoration of case number 7/2026 of 2023, which has been dismissed on 18/6/24 for non-compliance of order dated 17/5/24, which was passed by this honorable court of the
Why did you comply the order?
My lords, few of the defects were pointed out, some of the defects were removed. It is specific to some annexes, my lords, we are unable to procure the documents, that's why.
CMP number 1149 of 25. This petition has been filed for restoration of WPS number 7266 of 23, which has been dismissed on account of non-removal of defects in terms of order dated 17/5/2024. The learned counsel for the petition submits that on account of non-availability of certain documents, the defects should not be removed. The counsel for the opposite party has no serious objection so far as prayer for restoration is concerned. After hearing the counsel for the party and being satisfied with the cause shown, the time for removal of defect granted in WPS number 7266 of 23 by order dated 17/5/2024 is extended till 30th of January 2026. If the defects in the petition are removed within the extended time, office is directed to place the petition before appropriate bench as per roster. CMP is accordingly disposed.
Item 39 CMP 1185 of 2025.
Present CMP has been filed for restoration of order dated 25/2025, which is annexure 1, page number 14. And in this case, my CMP, earlier CMP number 993/2023 has been restored with the direction to deposit 5,000 rupees to the private respondent number 79. 8/5/2025 तक जमा करें, लेकिन उसके बाद ये जमा
कर दिए
which is annexure 2 में पेज नंबर 17 में है 20/6/2025 को जमा करें।
उसमें मात्र रिसीप्ट दिखा रहा है, कितना का है वो रिसीप्ट नहीं आपके पास होगा
तो जमा किए उसके बाद
20/6 को जमा किया।
20
जमा कब तक करना था?
जमा करना था 8/5/2025 तक।
आप CMP number 1185 of 2025. OB number 7 को तो बुला के लाइए ना। Issue notice to opposite party number 7 under ordinary process for which recusals be filed within a period of 1 week. Post on 27th February.
Item 40, CMP 1195 of 2025.
This CMP for modification in order dated 9/7/2024, by which time has been granted to file the representation by the petitioners. But the petitioner number 13, who is petitioner hearing, could not file the same for extension of time.
Petitioner number
30. There are
1 3. 1 3.
1.
Where is the time?
My lord, please 15 your lord's paragraph 8.
Within 2 months.
Within 2 months, so will comply this.
CMP number 1195 of 2025. This petition has been filed for modification of order dated 9/7/2024. The counsel for the petition has submitted that the representation could not be filed by the representation in terms of the state order could not be filed by petitioner number 13. With petitioner number 13, namely Monsumat Rani. And consequently, the petitioner Monsumat Rani of this case is seeking extension of time. Also, the state has no serious objection to the prayer, considering the submission, the time granted in para number 8 of order passed in WPC number 9/7/2024 to file representation before respondent number 3. So far as the petitioner number 13 is concerned, is extended till 13th of February. Till 13th of February. And pursuant to such a presentation, the respondent number 3 is directed to act in terms of the directions issued in para 10 of the order.
Para 8.
Para 8 of the order. The order of the writ, the order in writ petition is accordingly notified. The CMP is disposed.
Item 41, CMP 1198 of 2025.
आपका है? क्या है आपका?
Dismiss for the number 6. WPS number 5480.
चौकीदार वाला कहानी तो खत्म हो गया, इसको रेस्टोर क्यों कर रहा हूँ?
Because he has long tenure of service.
इससे क्या? कुछ what is the use of getting it restored? चौकीदार का अपॉइंटमेंट का कहानी ओवर हो चुका है ना? It is not hereditary.
Their name also legally recommended by the.
Sorry?
His name is also recommended and under consideration it was put.
रिकमेंड होने से क्या?
Because
हेरिडिटरी राइट नहीं है ना, डिवीजन बेंच सुप्रीम कोर्ट साहब से कंफर्म हो गया ना ऑर्डर, फिर क्यों रेस्टोर करना चाहते हैं बताइए? Is there any useful purpose of getting it restored? I will not restore it. It show me that there is any useful purpose of getting it restored. The law is settled. पोस्ट ऑफिस थोड़ी है रेस्टोरेशन, बताइए, यहाँ लिखा हुआ उनका सबमिशन लिखा हुआ है. Tell me that his submission is incorrect. बताइए. इंस्ट्रक्शन ले लीजिए. देखिए लिटिगेंट को ना ऐसा उम्मीद मत दीजिए जो उसको नहीं हो सकता.
Since it is non-prosecution.
नहीं कोई बात नहीं, उसको समझाइए. नॉन प्रोसिक्यूशन में लिख के नॉन प्रोसिक्यूशन की. आप नहीं थे.
I was not the counsel.
Whosoever was the counsel. आप नहीं थे, आप हैं तो आप ही से पूछेंगे ना. Just tell me. Is there any purpose of restoring the reputation?
He was working since 2008.
So regularization हो जाएगा आपका.
But work has been taken by the state.
So you are entitled to permanent appointment.
I'm not even not permanent appointment, but some casual labor, some payment is required to be paid by this.
What do you mean payment is required?
They have performed the duty, though there is no appointment duty. Work has been taken since 2008.
Who has taken work?
The officer in charge and the circle officer has recommended. It is not disputed and denied.
Prayers were only for the point of appointment.
There is no prayer for work done. ऐसा कोई prayer नहीं.
रिकमेंडेशन उसी 2008 के बेसिस पे.
वो रिकमेंडेशन तो चलते रहे. ऐसा रिकमेंडेशन I am not inclined to restore this. You satisfy me that there was any merit otherwise. Instruction ले लीजिए. Unnecessary ना litigant को घुमाया मत. Next week नहीं तो restore करेंगे with heavy cost. वो तो हम कर ही सकते हैं.
This poor person.
वो poor person को और poor बनाइए आप. और अगर आप cost नहीं जमा करेंगे तो restore नहीं होगा. Simple. Because it's a futile exercise. करेंगे restore. ये non prosecution पर cost लगा. इसके बाद वो मन होगा cost लगा कर restore कराने का तो cost जमा करेंगे नहीं करेंगे. बोलिए वो order अभी कर दो. Instruction. CMP number 1198 of 2025. Counsel for the petition seeks adjournment to say adjournment. Post on 30th January.
CA number 53 is in urgency.
53?
Yes, please. It's a question for serial revision evaluation. The petitioner is in custody, 70 years old man.
Why did you mention it?
I was under the impression that it will be taken up today.